Hey, what's up? It's FLYIR from FLYIR ENT, Fly Radio and Podcast, live interview with Kula Voncille.
You caught me in mid-sip. Ah!
Alright, Miss Still. Intro track, and then we get started. Alright, how we all doing tonight? Live interview, and we're gonna get things started with, how did you come up with the name Queen Kong?
Queen Kong was a segue into a verse. So
Yep.
James Harris, aka Bully Boy, set up this cipher for dope female MCs. I was one of them to do a cipher video. So my verse started off with Queen Kong, also known as Kula Voncille, also known as the Queen of Boom Bap, the hip, the hop to the break the dawn. And the way it started, people just, I don't know, they just fell in love with that Queen Kong part, and it just became my alter ego, like Kula Voncille, also known as Queen Kong. It is what it is. Beastly, but yet feminine at the same time.
I like that. I really do. And who would you say are your main influences?
My main influence is Eminem. He is my diehard GOAT, greatest of all time in hip hop. Now, I am from the boom bap era, so I love old school boom bap, KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane, MC Lyte, but then I have to, my top 10, Eminem, Kanye, Mos Def, T.I., Andre 3000, Lauryn Hill, just anybody dope, lyrical with content, I will definitely buy. If I buy you, you're in my top 10.
All right. I like that. That's real good. All right. And how did you come up with your stage name?
Kula Voncille. Kula is a nickname from college. Shout out to everybody from Shaw U. Shaw was my first college experience, and all the guys down there would be like, yo, you cool as shit. You just so cool. So I took that, and they called me Kula, but it was never really a unique way of spelling it until I started rapping. So I spelled it Kula. But Voncille is a family name. My daughter has it, I have it, and my mother have it. So I figure Kula is a part of the family, so she deserved to have the family name as well.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, do you have any idea what that family name of yours has, like a meaning behind it?
My mother was born in Stuttgart, Germany. So there was this really famous actress named Voncille. I think Vaughn is like a surname or something in Germany or whatever. And my grandmother really liked that actress. So she gave my mother the Voncille as the middle name. It's my middle name, and it's my daughter's middle name. So Kula she gets it as the last name, you know. That is what it is.
Cool, though. I like that. That name is interesting.
Yeah, I've met a couple of other Voncilles. To when you find another chick named Voncille, it's kind of like, your name is Voncille too. And she was like, yeah, okay.
All right. And how long have you been a part of Hip Hop Forum, would you say?
Good old Hip Hop Forum. Shout out to James Mayfield and everybody part of the Hip Hop Forum collaboration family. I've been with Hip Hop Forum for about a year, a little over a year now. It started off with my boy JD Hayes. Shout out to Mr. Hayes. Salute to you, sir. He recommended I send some music over to Mayfield, and I did, and he liked it. And I don't think Mayfield was working with any females at the time. So we chopped it up, and he asked to be my PR dude. And I was like, yes, why not? So he was pushing me here and there and making sure people were hearing my flow. And we, started talking about interviews and management and advertising for the digital magazine where real hip hop lives. And I also did like a little jingle for the magazine. And once I did that, he asked me to become a partner. So I've been with Hip Hop Forum ever since.
Okay.
Yeah, I love those guys. Shut
That
up.
that is a real cool experience, actually.
It is.
Shout outs to whoever's watching this live. Daisy Beats, J Ralph MC. Thank you very much for tuning in. Share the live, comment, like. Check us out on YouTube, Fly Radio and Podcast Show.
Yeah, anybody on my Facebook, share this on my Facebook so my friends can see. Now, thank you.
She's, yeah, definitely a beast. Yes.
Yeah, do it now.
All right. And what major projects would you say you have been involved in?
I had one mixtape coming before I did I opened up for Slick Rick about a year and some change ago. And shout out to Doug Evans. Doug Evans hosts and runs the Virginia State radio station. And I won a open mic contest. And whoever won that open mic contest last year, they got to open up for Slick Rick. So because I was opening up for Slick Rick, I wanted to have my mixtape ready to go. So I did Queen Kong, the mixtape, but when I went back, I revamped the mixtape because I felt like my production needed to be worked on. My delivery was better. So I ended up doing Queen Kong, the mixtape 2.0. So this is Queen Kong, the mixtape now. That's one of my major projects with just me dolo. But now I am working with two other really, really dope female artists, female MCs, I should say, Q Star and Jody Smith. And we make up the FMCs of Fire. So we have our mixtape, FMCs of Fire, coming out. And that's the back of it, as you can see. Do I have it upside down? There we go. There's the back of it, as you can see. We call it, FOF, FMCs of Fire. So we got that mixtape coming out too. So those are the two main projects that I'm on right now. And I'm really, really excited about the three of us females working together, pushing this. Because it's hard for me to work with people. Because, Mayfield would be like, work with them. And I'd be like, no. He would like, work with them. No. But when Jody and Q came around, I'm like, yeah, I want to work with them. Somebody to push me, challenge me lyrically. So, yeah, I'm really excited. And plus, people don't think females can work together well. I beg to differ.
Yeah. All right. Have you performed in public at all?
Yes. Like I said, opened up for Slick Rick. Did a lot of open mics and stuff down in the 757 area. Shout out to the 757. That's kind of where Kula was born. I didn't really perform in Richmond. I did a lot of performances in Portsmouth, Hampton, Newport News, Virginia Beach. I performed at Shaka's Lives. I performed at open mics. I've been to Atlanta. Performed at fashion shows. So I've been getting my feet wet with the performing. I've been performing at 534 down in downtown Norfolk by ODU. Shout out to Biggs. He always puts me on stage when I come down there. Zen. Yeah, that's what it is. Club Zen. So yeah, I perform a lot. I wish I could perform more to, keep my showmanship about me.
And where would you say you want to go perform, like really big want to go perform?
I need to come to New York. I need to put my feet and plant my feet in New York. I want to go to Philly too. Shout out to Philly. Philly's been asking me to come up there and do some radio interviews and some performances, but I really feel like my heart and soul is dedicated to NY.
Well, after you come to New York, is there any chance that you'd want to visit Canada?
Yeah, I heard y'all got the best maple syrup ever. I definitely want to come to Canada. Yeah, you got some coats. It's cold up there though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's cold up there, but I want to go to England. I want to go to Australia. I want to go to South Africa. I want to go all over. I don't want to just be a rapper from the States. I want to be global.
Yeah. Global is probably a better option because then you can go wherever you want, travel the world.
Well, it's funny that you say that because I do have a song with African artist by the name of Nani C,
Hmm.
and that's a pretty dope song. It's called Fantasy, and we've been pushing that song quite a bit. So he's from Africa. I don't want to get the country wrong, so let me just say Africa. I think it's Nigeria, honestly, but he's from Africa, and I met him through my friend Francis on Facebook, and we just happened to collab together. The song is pretty dope, and I do also have another song with Lamont Wheat. It's called Date Night. It's kind of a Latino flair song, so I'm trying to push the international flavor across the board too. I just don't want to be boom bap.
Hmm. And okay. Um, have you been featured in any magazines? And if so, how many?
Off the top of my head, I can think of two. I might be missing one, but Big Time magazine, Time to Shine magazine with Greg Hall, also known as G Money, and Hip Hop Forum Digital Magazine. Warnell did my interview for Hip
Hmm.
Hop Forum, so I've been featured in a couple. I'm still in my entry level stage. It's not like I've been in essence doing like a 4-page cover or Vogue or anything like that, but I'm making my way.
That's good news.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. If anybody else is, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, that's really good news. Like, yeah. All right. Well, I think the people watching on this live want to hear what you actually sound like. I don't think
Okay.
anybody's heard. I have, and I will say, like I said before, you are a beast
I'll
on
try.
the mic,
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I
and I'd
appreciate
like
that.
to work with you in the future.
Oh yeah, most definitely. What I'm gonna say to no to Canada for? No. I might mess around and get some free health insurance, messing around with you and some songs. So you never know.
All right.
We can definitely
I'm gonna
collab.
play my favorite one. It's called "Shitting Me."
Yes, what's my favorites?
Hey yo, Kula Voncille, also known as Queen Kong, baby. Queen Kong, what it do, baby? 804 real in the building.
Oh, this is with my boys, 804, real real.
Yeah.
Shout out to 804 Real.
804
Yeah.
real, you shit. OG heard that PNC, you shit me. We ain't reppin' that RC, you shit me. We in the game, we came to get that currency. Ain't heard that 804 real, you shit me.
Good me. Hey.
Shit me, shit me. We ain't reppin' that RC, you shit me. We in the game, we came to get that currency. So turn me up so I can drown them out. Turn me up so I can drown them out. Turn me up so I can drown them out. Turn me up so I can drown them out. No diving in, the hot tide is in. I cut your thighs in there, but you trying to swim. But you don't like to swim, we'll get in line with them. I put you crying in, spray your life to end. Street fixes monster, the body thing. They put in real, who nice to them. Man, fly us down, we need a price to win. They do survival when you in the lion's den. Call it down the blade, if I decide to sin. Hop in the riding in, get the tires spin. I'm the fireman, I bring the fire in. You get the sirens spin, I get the right man. Turbo nigga club, I got my membership. This on the chamber shit, don't you ever get it, bitch. 804 real, I stay faded, don't switch up. Even when my freaking got tricked up, I ain't say a word when I got picked up. I don't like to do a whole lot of that jaw jack and just stay in there like two cars crashing that boy's door like that raw smack. Ooh. They told me that I can, articles rapping that old shit, what? But I can do hip hop in any style, put that in your pipe and smoke. No matter how much this music could change, I will not be your back. Nope. And negative haters depressed like when I heard Trump got elected.
Woo!
That was 804 real. It is not a game. I keep telling y'all stop playing with VA. We in the building.
Put
In
the
the
beast in the
building.
building.
Get some, baby. We up next. I show these niggas why. You think your lyrics top notch? You shit me. You think VA is not hot? You shit me. Y'all play with trash, we kill them, call it first free. AKU LA, can I show these niggas why? Hey yo, let's show them what happened with trap beats, hip hop. Well. First off, niggas gotta get their bars up. Always tell a nigga they shit crack, but the crackhead say that's all does. You saw great if you saw what. Y'all squirrel niggas get all fired up. I school nigga like they wired up. She goons women that don't smile much. You say you cook a beef and you way out of the lead. Out of space, that bitch free, I make it harder to breathe. Don't got that mic check when you back at. I cook a laugh like Mike L. My trigger finger like Mike Bell. When I put the word out, do sweat. Hold up, where we at? How we talking them D's? R.I.P. Smiling so he was rapping them C's, but I'm like hip hop and you hip now. Only God can judge me like Tupac. My talent shine, no rich one. I'm Christian bound like Shock Spot.
Woo!
Here we go, Queen Kong.
You ain't packing shit like no chin on a tip and trick me. You lacking wordplay. You so half pro in this industry. Then your pedigree can rock my royalty. Shit me. You think you well equipped, huh? Shit me. You ain't packing shit like no chin on a tip and trick me. Your thirst is real. Look, wipe some foaming at your lips, man. You tryna cover shit. Shit me. Yo, it's the one you desire. Geothermal heat just like a geyser. Make you retire. Today you are fired. Don't need to rock that on the attire. Fire. Juggler. Cruise down lyrics, they smother ya. You walk in, beat at the mother ya. Speed in my classes in session. I'm teaching a lesson. I spit with aggression. Spit with uncertainty. And that's a major flaw. Thought you was right, so clueless. Saddled up to be an outlaw. I'ma steal the game that name of the track. My name is the household brand. I'm on your brain like a artist in that. Y'all need to stop sleeping on that comment. Will be hella epic. Just I gotta rep it. I'm so sick, I'm like septic. Logic man like a slow yes. Hypnotize, mesmerize. Dog and cooler is the shit hands in the air. All eyes, haters got their hands down. But you know I keep my bars up. I'm a go getter, no quitter. Round cock with my shit up. I know that you suck, boy. But I said good luck, boy. I roll up in like Keto. When I grip, you better tuck, boy. You look like you get tuck, boy. Penis is on tuck, boy. You think I'm entertaining? That's your fuck, boy. Shit,
I love that song. Shout out to my boys 804 Rail and Real Rail from VA, Richmond, Virginia. We did that remix at the factory, and I love that song. Love it.
So it's 4 real and 4 real?
No, one dude is named 804 Rail. The other dude is named J Rail. And they call together they are PNC, Partners in Crime. And I met them in a cypher hip hop group, and they live in Richmond, and we ended up going to Shaka's Live in Virginia Beach, performing at a showcase. Really cool dudes, really lyrical, dope, and like I said, I don't like messing with people that can't rhyme, but they challenged me to push myself because I knew I had to come last on that verse because it's my song. I wanted to go last, but when they did the remix with me, I was kind of nervous because I was like, all right, these dudes can really, really flow. And I have to come, if not better, I had to come hard on that. So they pushed me to bring out my bag of tricks. So salute to them. 804 Rail and Real Rail representing Richmond, VA.
Yeah, that was a good song. I really like that song.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites too.
All right. Anybody in the audience have any questions? If so, go ahead.
This is a Q&A part of the interview? Okay, question and answer. I don't think anybody has a questions for me. Please, no questions. That's enough. I done messed around, drank my
question for the host.
Oh, now why did you decide?
Question mode.
Yeah, come on, I'm coming for you. So you do the interviews and stuff with people you haven't even met before. You don't even know these people as far as who they are, where they come from, or whatever. So what made you want to start doing live interviews globally with other hip hop, indie rappers, whatever?
This when I first when I did music, I still do music, and other people supported me.
Okay.
So to me, that's the reason why I started it. I wanted to give back to the people who supported me.
Okay.
That's
So
what
what's
I
your
did.
favorite? What's your favorite genre of music?
My favorite genre of music is rap.
Okay. So
Yeah.
who's your influence hip hop wise?
Tupac,
Okay.
Eminem,
Okay.
Busta Rhymes.
Buster.
Yes.
Why? Okay. Why Buster?
Because I'm impressed by his speed,
Okay.
and I also I like a lot of his songs. I like the song one of his songs I like, Look at Me Now. I like Why Stop Now, which is featuring Chris Brown.
Okay.
Those are two songs I really like by him.
What's the hip hop scene like in Canada aside from Drake? You know, because Drake seems to be like the Mister Rep Your Country kind of thing. Aside from Drake, what's the hip hop scene like in Canada for real?
We've got Justin Bieber is in there. Uh, Not other than Drake, there's not much really that's showing up much in my book.
Okay.
Or I did get introduced to another artist that what's his name? His name's Little Neeks. He's in Canada, and
Okay.
I have some artists that I connected with that are from my area,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not mainstream. They're underground.
Okay. So do you think underground is better than mainstream?
In some ways, I like underground more than mainstream, because I find mainstream they keep too much to the same of treating women badly. Usually is what I hear in a lot of songs. For some
Okay.
reason, I don't like that. I don't like about constantly talking about drugs and money and partying.
Okay. So you feel like underground has more content than mainstream?
Yeah,
Okay.
and when it
I
comes
mean,
to I think when it comes to the new artists that are coming up, they seem to come up with different stuff than just the same old, same old.
Roger that. Now,
Yeah.
where do you see yourself in the next 5 years with what you're doing as far as tapping into unsigned indie artists and broadcasting and interviewing and things of that nature? What do you see yourself doing in the next 5 years?
Well, I want to become a person that helps people as well. That's what I'm training to be. Or I have a course I'm taking in college to do that, to
Okay.
become a helper to other people. I've always wanted to help people, and this music thing would be also a side thing to give me extra money, but it also helped me build my confidence up to speak in front of people.
Ah,
I haven't
public
heard of
speaking. Okay. So isn't that kind of cheating
uh,
because you're doing public speaking, but you're technically not in public?
no, but you know what I mean. But speaking is hard.
No, you're talking to a rapper. Speaking's not speaking's not technically hard if you're a performer. Like this is just kind of the thing that we do. I've been told that I'm loud, and I really don't think I'm loud. I just really feel like I project my voice because I need people to hear me. I feel like I got more important stuff to say than you. But as far as someone, do you feel like you're more so out and about, or do you feel like you want to be low key behind the scene?
Well, considering I'm trying actually to start my own entertainment, which is called FLYIR ENT.
Okay.
I would say I'm trying to get out there more than just behind the scenes, really.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, what do you help to do with this entertainment? Like a production company you want to do, or?
I just really want to start like having my own name out there and just make albums, make money off of it a bit on the side, like just as a side job. If it don't work, if it does work and it don't work, it don't matter to me. I just want to be the person that loves to do music.
Now, tell me about the mixtape. I know Shitting Me is featured on your mixtape. Shout out to you for that.
Yep.
I appreciate you putting that song out there. So tell me about the mixtape. Who were the artists? How'd you come about the artists? And what's your method of pushing this mixtape?
All right. So far, the artists we have on this mixtape, I can give you a few of them names because there's a lot. But all right. So we got 2 a.m.
Okay.
which is an artist from USA. I don't know exactly where. I have to look at that again. Then we have my friend that I met also from my area, but she's in Alberta right now. Her
Okay.
name is Delora. Let's see here.
So is a mix between Canadian artists and U.S. artists?
Yes, it is a mix between that.
Are they all hip hop?
No, actually.
Oh.
One is a techno artist.
Okay. Never really been into techno. The glow sticks and all, you know, yeah, I've never, but
It's dubstep. I'm not sure, but it's not hip hop. I know that.
okay, gotcha. But most of it is hip hop.
Yeah. So the list goes like this. There's 2 a.m., there's Ike, Callie Fox, Caesar, J Shells, 804 Real, CT Baby, T Cod, Delora, Malik Raw, J Smooth. Can't see the last one because it's I'm looking at a picture right now. King Julius, Mike Staggs.
Hey, Stags! Shout out to Stags. Go ahead.
Yep. Anonymous, Choppy Chop, Big Boss Marco, Dramatic, myself, MC Fish Sticks, Delusional Dreams, which is the one that I said that was different genre.
Okay.
Rolled Gold. No Headliner. Gangster ENT, which is made up of Clarence G. Shout out to Clarence G, an associate of mine.
Okay.
And K Grizel.
Craig Grizel. Okay. Some very unique names. Who else is a hip hop forum artist? Because you got me, you got Mike Staggs. Is anybody else on there from hip hop forum?
Let's see here. I'm pretty sure Flame the Dark Child he's on here.
Yes.
Listed.
Mr. Flame, shout out to you, sir. All right, hip hop forum is representing to the fullest. That's beautiful.
Errol Allen is another one of the artists on here.
Okay.
Man. Tamika Trevin, which is another person that I said has another genre difference. He's more into dance type of stuff. I don't remember what it was called again. But they mentioned the name. I'd have to look at the guy's profile again. But RRP Reaper, which is he doesn't consider himself a rapper. He's called a reaper. I don't know why he calls himself a reaper.
He killing people? Because that's what reapers do. Like grim reapers, they come around and kill people. So is that what he's trying to say? It looks play on irony. Like I'm not a rapper, I'm a reaper because I be killing niggas. Is that what he's trying to say?
No, actually.
Okay, gotcha. I hope not.
No, it has a... No,
Okay.
it's not that. I honestly, when I first saw it, I was like, this is a weird name for... But I kind of like it. It's different, for one.
Yeah, it's definitely different, but I'm not gonna shake his hand. He might kill me, Reaper. We're not touching him. So, so how many more mixtapes are you planning on doing?
Well, we did Volume 1, which was featured a bunch of other different artists there. This is Volume 2, where I have Mr. Boogie, another associate of mine, is hosting number 3.
Okay.
And I'm hoping to do a few, actually. I'm not sure how many yet. But
Gotcha.
later on, actually, once they get popular and stuff like that, I'm thinking of charging a fee. Not a big fee, but a fee.
Okay, I mean, you got to make your money somewhere, so it's nothing wrong with that. Promotion costs, so yeah, it's not wrong with charging a fee.
Yeah, so, all right, what else was on the list again? Miria is on the list as well. J Fresh, which was the other artist I can see. And Dro Cole. And the other ones I can't see because the picture is hard to see. Oh, wait, there we go. Mr. Rockstar and Al Hustle is another one.
Mr. Rockstar. Okay. Hope you live up to that name. It's big shoes. So how are you promoting this mixtape?
Okay. It's going on YouTube.
Okay.
And it's going on SoundCloud on my second SoundCloud page, which is called FLYIR 2.
Okay. So everybody look out for that, for the mixtape. It's on the SoundCloud, so if you want to hear me and hip-hop forum artists and other artists alike, got to tune in for the SoundCloud to hear the mixtape. It's beautiful.
And it's also going to be on that website you mentioned, the Diff or something like that?
Dat Piff.
Yeah.
Dat Piff. Yeah, that's an excellent source for sharing the mixtape, too. Yes.
All right. All right. James, I see, has a question, and I didn't see it before, or I just saw it now.
Okay.
What MC is your equal on the independent level?
There is none.
That's what he asked.
There isn't any equal to Kula on the independent level. Can't nobody do me but me. So there's no equal. Can't nobody be a Queen Kong but me. So no, there's no equal. Sorry. There's no Splenda. There's no sativa version of Kula Voncille. This is straight raw sugar right here. Can't nobody do what I do.
And on the other hand, I wouldn't say there's anybody that can compare to me really either. I rap and do spoken word.
Okay. See, that's my thing. You do you. Can't nobody else do you but you. They can try, but the essence of you is all you. The essence of Kula, all me. They can try to be like Kula if they want to. You're gonna fail, but can't nobody be Kula but me. So I encourage them to be them, just like I encourage me to be me.
All right, sounds good. So that's advice you'd give to the upcoming artists coming in there.
Exactly. All these other artists trying to sound like other artists it's just no point in doing what someone else does. It's like I am really not going to make fried chicken and have 14 herbs and spices because I know somebody down the street has 13. I'm going to do my own chicken. So guess what? I'm going to do my own rap. I'm going to do my own MCing and writing, and I'm going to carve a lane for me. I honestly feel like there's a voice that I'm saying that needs to be heard, and somebody's going to be like, hey, I've been feeling like that, and I'm glad she said something about it. So there's no point in trying to do what I do. Do what you do. Stay over there. Let me stay over here. We can all eat. The pie is big enough. So I just encourage everybody to stick to your own guns and blast them off in the air the way you want to.
All right. James is requesting you drop a 32 off the dome.
Get out of here. Mayfield, you whack for that. Oh, you whack for that. You know, look, I didn't finish my glass of Crown Apple and cranberry juice. You will know I am not in the state of mind to be doing that. But what I will do is drop the challenges. Okay, so I did the 4 pussy challenge and the 4 dick challenge, and I recorded them while I was waiting for you to get, for us to get up and about. So as soon as you're done, I'm going to post those challenges. So tell James I hope that's good enough for him. He ain't got no choice.
Oh, that's funny.
Drop a
All
32.
right.
A 32? Really? You drop a 32.
You want me to do it?
No, I'm talking to James. If you want somebody to drop a 32, he should drop a 32. But he doesn't rap, so I take that back. That's not going to sound good. Too bad.
I can rap. You want me to do it?
Go ahead, Mr. Aquafina, with your drinking ass. Go ahead and drop a 32 off the dome. Off the dome.
I don't do freestyles, but I can rap a verse that I did come up with.
Well, come on, do it.
All right. I'm the dragon, not straight leg, and a fire spitter from the east. I'm obese, White Town is where I hold it down. There is no circus, no big tap, strings attached, no clown. I'm not holding back, trust me, Mac. When I get on this track, I'm coming in with the plan. Putting my all into this game.
That wasn't a 32, but that was a cute little 8.
Setting up my own scene. Lights, camera, action. Here comes the main attraction. Entering a new phase. Setting my fire to blaze. Burning down everything in my path. This is my wrath. As a person passes, all they see is smoke and ashes.
All right. Okay, I see what you're smoking ashes. Keep going.
That's as far as I can go.
You know what? Salute to you anyway for doing it, because some people will be like, nope, I don't want to do it. Be like, womp, womp, womp.
No, I try my best to completely remember that entire verse, but
it's okay.
For a while, it gets lost.
It does get lost. I have like 50 verses like floating in my head from time to time. You ever get to the point where the first bar is the hardest to remember? That's my biggest issue. That's my Achilles heel. The first bar. Once I get the first bar out the way, it's smooth sailing. But it's kind of like trying to find like a main theme of the paper. That's the hardest part. Once you find the main topic sentence of the paper, then you can write your butt off. That's my hardest part with writing a verse, is finding that first bar. After that, I'm smooth sailing.
See, there was something that I saw that, what was it, Daystorm? That's another artist I like, Daystorm.
Okay.
He's underground / mainstream, I guess. But
Daystorm.
he does some pretty cool stuff. One of the advices he gave was, it's hard to, he said, start off with your second bar rather than your first.
How do you start off with a second bar?
I have no idea. I didn't understand that. How do you do come up with your second bar before you even come up with the first? I could never do it.
Well, I guess if you think of a second bar, you kind of have to go back and figure out how to get into that second bar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess if you think of a line
Is it
and you make it,
tricky?
yeah, it is tricky. That's the craziest thing I ever heard in my life. Start off with your second bar. I don't know. We're gonna rethink that one.
Hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't. I encourage people. Go ahead, try it.
Nah,
I can't.
I'm I'm what you call a bubble rapper. Like my main topic is in the bubble, and I circle it, and then I like shoot different ideas off of it. And every idea I shoot off of it, the brainstorming in the little bubble, I'm like, okay, I can make an 8 bar off of these 2 or 3 topics and make another 8 bar off of those 2 or 3 topics. And then I'm like, cool, I got a 16. And then I'm like, okay, these other topics I can make 4 bar and 6 bar. I'm like, okay, I got a whole song now. My hardest thing is the hook. And it should be the easiest thing, but that's the hardest thing for me to do is a hook.
I'd say a hook is hard to do for almost anybody. You
Yep.
gotta
Oh, well, I
figure out
don't
what
know.
you
I
want
can
to.
only speak for me. I can only speak for me. I took that Eminem song, Superman,
Mm-hmm.
and I redid Superman from a woman's point of view. Like
Okay.
as if, because he's like, I can't be your Superman. And I'm talking to the guy like he can't be my Superman. So I literally took Eminem's all his whole song and I spit it in the same cadence that he spits it, but I did it
Mm-hmm.
from a female's point of view. I did that with a Biggie song too, 10 Crack Commandments.
That's cool.
Yeah, I turned 10 Crack into 10 Parents. And it still follows the Biggie flow, still follows the step by step, but I did it because I've never sold crack. I don't know how to sell. I mean, I can't even talk about selling crack. I've never sold crack, looked at crack, seen it, except for when I'm watching New Jack City or whatever. But I do know
And
about,
that's why.
yeah, I do know about being a parent. So I flipped
Yeah.
it because that's something I know about. So that's a pretty much a popular song for a performance. I kind of warm up
Mm-hmm.
with the 10 parent commandments, and then I kind of go into some Queen Kong shit after that.
Yeah. And I really enjoyed sitting down with you, Queen Kong, and doing this interview.
Yeah, I think Queen Kong is easier for you to say than Kula.
Kula works too. I can say that too.
Okay, I'm happy for you on that one. I've definitely enjoyed the interview and chatting it up with you. I know we had some little issues, but it finally all came together, and I'm totally excited about being able to chop it up with you. It's pretty cool.
Do you have any further questions for me before we call this interview a close?
I felt like I did a whole Oprah interview with you, so I think we're pretty good.
All right. All right, guys. Share the live. Check us out on YouTube, FLYIR Radio and Podcast. Salute. We're out. Peace.
Have a good night.